No, you can. Our people totally are used to inappropriateness.
That's good.
Okay, so we'll give it a few minutes while people log on.
Okay.
So where do you have any upcoming shows?
Yes, I'm doing Old Thrashers in Mount Pleasant,
Mount Pleasant,
Iowa.
New Jersey?
No, Mount Pleasant, Iowa. It's like
Oh,
a huge event, like tractors, and they like make molasses and homemade ice cream and all kinds of stuff. And
It's old steam powered.
it's all old steam powered
oh,
stuff.
fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They
And
probably sell
so,
beer there too.
yep,
Yeah,
you can
those are
bring
my
your
favorite
own in
kinds of
too.
shows. Yes.
Yeah. So that one's like 5 days, 4 days, and the hours are hideous.
Yeah.
They go from like 9 to 9, your favorite.
I don't
And
know how
then,
you can do those shows 9 to 9. It's just
right.
exhausting.
And then I'm going to do Madison, Wisconsin, the quilt show there. And then I'm going to Grand Rapids to do a show there, the AQS show. Then I'm coming back and I'm doing the Cranberry Festival up in Wisconsin. It's huge. They like shut this whole town down, even the high school and everything. And all the high school students have to work the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But that's a great experience for them to work.
Yes.
They're going to learn more working there about real life than they are at school in the books.
Right. And then after that, I'm going to Virginia. And then I'm doing Nashville and then home because then we have a wedding.
Oh.
So that's 6, 7 shows. Wow. I don't know. Count.
My heart goes out to you.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You miss it every day.
I do not. You know what? I kind of was worried. I thought I was going to miss doing shows. I do not miss it at all. At all.
Yeah.
I don't know. It like just tearing down the shop and loading the van and having the sweat drip down my back. I know that sounds so exciting, but it's really not.
Right. Yeah. I was at a show and this security guy was going to help me unload the van. And I was like, dude, don't touch that tote. It's too heavy. He was like an old gentleman and he went to pick it up and he's like, man, I'd really hate to mess with you. I was like, right? Because these totes are heavy.
Yeah. People don't realize how hard it is on our backs for sure. Yeah. Okay, right. We got a few logged on. Let me just say hello. Hey, Carolyn and Christy and Victor and Rondi and Fran and Cindy and Jenny and Mo and Sandy and Lynn and Brenda and Kathleen and Peggy and Barb. I think I got them all. Welcome, everybody. We're so excited you're here. We have Amy from Uniquely Crafts here. If you haven't met her before, it's super exciting because all of our customers love the diamond art or diamond painting. It kind of, for us at least, took off like during COVID. Everybody wanted something to kind of relax their mind, and diamond art was the perfect solution. And so Amy, I'm just going to turn it over to you because most of the people that are watching have seen you before. They all really missed you that you weren't at Reno Quilt Show this year, but I do hear that you're planning on coming back next year, huh?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Connie hasn't sent me the contract yet, so I'm hoping that she will send it to me. But yeah, Kansas City was the same weekend as the Reno show.
Yeah. And it's a long distance for you. It's like 17 or 24 hours or something crazy to drive.
Yeah, it's over 24 hours.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Leslie says it's she's in South Carolina and it's hot and muggy there.
Yeah, I saw the temperature. Like today is great, but by next week it's supposed to be 100. Well, it said 107, but now they've changed it. But we got humidity. Are you there?
I don't know what happened.
Here, did you touch a button?
No.
Yeah, you did. Shit. Oh, no. Are you there?
Okay, let me pull this. Here she's logging back in, girls and gentlemen.
I don't know what happened.
That's okay. They're used to us. They know that we have amazing things to share with them, but we're not always so techy.
No, well, Stan's holding the phone, so it's kind of
it's my picture.
It's no.
So now you guys can put a face to Stan.
Yeah.
Right, I know.
Okay. Hand.
In a hand. Okay, now I gotta go to the settings thing and change the camera around. Sorry. There we go.
Okay, and I'm going to put you at solo layout so you're big so they can see you.
I'm big? Awesome.
Yes,
okay,
so big.
So I'm going to show like any new people how this is done so maybe they can kind of like rewind back if they are not logged in yet. So I'm going to turn my sketch light on. So these are just little small ones. They're just like a little traveling size. And I use a battery pack that I just bought, I think at Sam's. And they fit any USB plug-in. But anyways, they have a nice 3-way dim. But I put them in like an iPad holder. And just so you can see. So now, usually when I start, I pull it back to wherever I'm working to. Some people pull it up to wherever they're working to. It kind of varies on the person. So when you first start, there's a number on this package. So there's 2 different ones that you can go by. You can go by 3865 or package number 30. So package number 30, when I look onto here, is number 3865. And so I turn my light off. And so when you pull this sheet back to wherever you're working to, this is sticky here. And so there's also a tube at the end of this pen and you get a wax and you pull this sheet back and you press this in and it fills this tube up. And this is what's going to help pick the beads up out of the tray. So I just poured some of the white ones in here. So if you shake the tray and if you tilt it with this end this way, and if you tilt it down, see how they line up into a line? And so that helps a little bit when you're picking them up. So because there is a flat side to it. So I'm going to pick up the round side and I'm just going to put them on the W's and that's all you're doing. Of course, when I'm doing a demo, it never, so
it
that's
never
all
fails.
I know, right? So that's all you're doing. Now this end, a lot of people ask, I only put this in on the big kits because like a lot of like the bookmarks and stuff, you can't really use this end. What I always suggest is see how this part on the wax is empty. What I do is I take the end of the pen and I press it down all the way and then I slide it across. And sometimes you have to do it twice and I take the excess and kind of put it in. Sometimes you just have to do the corners just a little bit more. It seems like it doesn't fill. But like I said, when you shake that tray and you tilt it and they line up, so this gives you the opportunity where you're able to pick up multiple beads at one time. And then you can place them on. So you can do a whole bunch of them. And a lot of times I'll do a whole bunch of them and then I'll go back through and you can move them around. So like if I put one here, I can move it up to there and it's still stuck on. So this is round beads that I'm showing you right now. And I will show you what square beads look like, a demo of it, and they fit closer together more like a cross stitch. So this is kind of the gist. It's very simple, very easy. All you're doing is you're just picking them up and putting them on the letter or the number and they just stick. Now, when I want to take a break or I'm leaving a show, this is how I do it. I just take this and I take my beads with my thing and I roll it with the beads on the outside of the kit. And I just put a rubber band around it. This has been rolled up for a couple months now. And I just unroll it and it flattens out the more beads you put on it. Now I do make these so when you're done, all you have to do is cut this edge off and you can go to any Michael's, Hobby Lobby. You can order them on IKEA for really cheap. And they fit right into a standard size frame. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on framing. So all these frames that you see, I've either gotten at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or IKEA. So just to give you an idea, that's where you can go and get them. And it saves a lot of money on framing because framing is super duper expensive. So,
and Amy, they're asking about the light box because obviously they haven't paid attention when I've shown it on our Wednesday sales. Yeah. But do you want to talk about that a little bit?
So they're just little simple ones. I tested a ton of them out because there's really crappy ones and really good ones. And you can do applique. Like you can do like little small tracing ones. They're not very big. I don't like the whole thing lit up when I'm working on it because it kind of blinds me. It's too much. Plus, the more that you have it on, that's sticky, so it kind of gets ooey gooey. So I like to just only have it where I work on it. It's kind of an iPad size. So like if I took my labels, so just to kind of give you an idea. So this is like a
8.5 by 11.
There you go. Thank you. And so, you know, you can see right through it.
And so Amy did send us those. So we do have them. We can throw them in your baskets. If you want one, just put S Light and we'll put it in your basket. And I want to say that they're like $20 or $25.
Yeah, I think they were 20.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And so, like I said, they just fit in a USB plug-in. So I use a battery pack, which is nice because I can sit wherever. I don't have to have a wall plug-in in order to sit and do something. That's what's nice. Like I can sit, I have one of those like little kitty lap trays with like a little cup holder that this fits perfectly on. And I kind of raise it up with pillows and I just kind of work on my stuff that way. And you can kind of tilt it too. They're like $5 at like Hobby Lobby. But like I've had this forever and I just throw it into an iPad holder and take it from one show to another. So these are really nice. Beth does have quite a few of them. If she needs more, I always have more too. So that's kind of the gist of the sketch lights. So I'm going to show you some new stuff. Some of this stuff is not even online yet. I have not had an opportunity to because, as you know, we're always so busy. So I do have some new compacts. So I'm going to lay these out and Stan's kind of zoom in on them. This one you've seen before. This is the blue with the gold. So if anybody wants anything, I'm mailing a box either tomorrow, depending on how much stuff Beth wants, or I'm mailing it on Wednesday. So we're going to go back through this and see what anybody wants. So please let us know. And I'll make sure that it gets in her box. It should be to her by hopefully Saturday. And so she can get that out to you next week. So these are compact mirrors. And so all you're doing is you're just putting this on. And then when you're done on anything that's exposed, you'll spray clear acrylic gloss. And I usually do a light coat and then I do another light coat. So this is the blue and gold. I have this one back in. And so these are just little small mirrors. These are new. These are not online. I don't think this is online either. So this one is kind of like a star. It's purples and blues and stuff like that. Then this one is like the pink and purple with the gold. I don't know what you want to call these, Beth.
Aren't they mirrors? Makeup kit, like I just call them the compacts.
Yeah, but what if they want one of them?
Oh, describe it exactly like Amy's saying. So blue and gold, purple, pink, blue.
Yeah, so here's the light blue.
You're talking about.
Here's a light blue one. And then I have a stiletto. Oh, I didn't grab the demo of the and then I know you have had the lipstick one, but I have one that's a purse that matches these, but I forgot. The demo got stolen and I meant to just grab a kit for it just to show you.
Well,
so
that's a nice size to steal. Just fits right easy in your pocket.
Yeah, and so these are 15 for the kit, and that's with everything that you need to make it, except for the spray, because I don't do aerosols. So again, this is the blue and gold. This is like the purple with the star. This is pink and purple. We'll call this light blue. And then this is the stiletto and the lipstick. These are all new. I have, like I said, the purse, but I can't find it. I think a lot of people steal these demos at the show, unfortunately.
Well, and those are great for them if they want to get them for like their grandkids to make for gifts for their moms or something. That would be a great fun gift.
Stocking stuff, you know, people are already starting Christmas shopping, and I mean, I'm always last minute, but
right.
And these are like little pencil cases. But people put like their little sewing stuff in it, or crochet hooks, or like needles and things like that, bobbins, when they're like going to classes. And so I know you have this one. So these are also 15, and this is a kit, and they have two different compartments. So I was showing these because I know Beth has these, but she doesn't have the demo done, I don't think. So this is the black cat.
Are the boxes tinted colors, or is that just like something?
Oh, this one is blue.
Okay. They're not all clear anymore.
No, I tried to change it up a little bit.
Kathleen says they're the perfect size for holding M&Ms. But hang on a minute, Amy, before you go any further. Anita says she did the kitty. She loves it. It holds her bobbins. And then also, I know there was a question. Would a Cricut light pad also work? Yes, any kind of light box will definitely work. So,
yeah, you can use any light box.
Yeah. And then Kathleen says she loves that they fit the standard frames. Before she did your diamond art, she did one from another source and had to have a mat custom made so it would fit the standard frame. Now she only does yours. And I had another customer who came in and she said it was like $400 to get it framed because it was such a weird size. Yeah. So we are super grateful that you make it a custom size, ordinary regular size. We can get at any store.
Right. So awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I work really hard at it. So it's not easy. It's not like you just whip it up and there you go. So, but yeah, so this is the cat one. This is a kind of a blue one, blue and pink or blue and purple and with the teal. And this is also blue. I think I got one other one. And then I did the birds, which I know that you had.
Yeah, we have that. I love that one.
Yep. And then this one is new also. These are not on the website yet, I don't think.
No, but you did that last one in your hand right now. You did send me a few of those in your last shipment.
Yeah. So these are new. And this one has a teal back, not a blue, just a teal. So, and this is like, I don't know, purple, green, and blue, maybe pencil case. And these are $15 for the kit. All right.
So these are really reasonable gifts for you to give to your friend. Like if you're meeting somebody for coffee, you can take them a journal or a bookmark or a compact or something. They just make really quick and easy, fun gifts. Or for yourself, for the M&Ms you need to hold.
Right. Such a good idea. I know. Because I like to snack a lot. So there's no time to eat at the shows. So yeah, I snack a lot. So here's some journals. I know you have some of them, but I wanted to show the demo of the ones that you have. So, because these are all new. These are not on the website either yet. I'm so far behind. I need help. So the first one is the quilt block. And it's got all different sizes of beads, as you can see. Now, the pen does pick up the bigger beads. You just use a little bit more wax. So you may only be able to pick up these 4 big beads, and then you have to dip it back in the wax. But the pen, this pen will pick up any style bead. You just depends on how much wax you need. Basically, the wax kind of wears off on the bead as you're picking them up. You can't see it on the bead, but it will pick up. It does show. So this is the quilt block journal. And then
can you open it up so they can see what it looks like on the inside?
Yeah, I did blank pages because the thing about it is some people like to draw, some people like to journal, some people like to have an idea or just want to doodle or what have you. So if you put lines in it, not everybody wants it. So I try to make it a happy medium because you can still write in it. Yep. So this is the quilt block journal. These are $20 for the kit. This one has some cute little hearts in it, blue hearts, as you can see. So we'll call this the blue heart. It's new. It's just more pastel colors. And then this one is the sunflowers, I should say. Kind of different with different style beads into it. This one is new. This one is kind of like a turquoise with some gold in it, we'll say. And then this one's all like a vineyard, all green. So these are all new. These are not on yet. So you guys are kind of getting to see the first of it. And then this one is just a multicolored one. This one doesn't have a whole lot of beads. I mean, it has some, but it's just more bright colors. And then let's see here. This one is the dragonfly. And then this is the hummingbird. And then the blue and purple one. I call it like mosaic tiles.
So sometimes you refer to these as partials.
Yeah, I'll do it a part. I do have a partial to show you.
Okay.
What is part of it is beads, but the background is printed, so you're not doing the full design. You're only doing part of it. And a lot of the partials, we incorporate the bigger beads into it, which makes it kind of fun. So like these bigger beads are really fun to do.
And it goes super quick. So if you're just starting out and trying it and to see if you like it, I really recommend these because they do have the larger beads and because you can do it in an evening and feel so accomplished.
Right. I know. And these, you know, these don't take very long. These take maybe an hour to do. I mean, a lot of times like this one, I think I whipped right through it in like 40 minutes maybe because there's not that many, because the bigger beads don't take as long to do. But it's a great, like, if you want to like give a gift, or you can either do it or you can give it to them to do. And it's not that difficult. So, and like I said, you'll spray clear acrylic gloss on top of these. So, and if they outlast me, they can outlast a lot of people because I throw them all in a tote. So, all right. Next up is the bookmarks. So I don't know, Beth, you have this pattern, right? Or I can send you some of them. This is just kind of.
Yeah, I think I have one of those patterns left.
Okay, well then print some more off for yourself. I can send you.
Okay.
So this is a water bottle cover. It just, you can fit any kind of water bottle in it. You can make the strap to whatever length you want. And so this fits any bookmark. So you just put the bookmark in, and it's a pretty easy, quick pattern. And so this is just kind of a fun little way to incorporate, like, you know, a bookmark or something to do, I guess, with the bookmark. Besides, a lot of people are like, well, I don't read books, but there's actually a lot of people that do read books, or a lot of people that go to church and like their bookmarks also for things like that. So anyway, so here's a couple. I think some of them you might have seen, but some of them are still not on the website. So this is a new one. I don't know what to call this.
Rainbow.
Okay, sounds good. The rainbow bookmark. And so the bookmarks are 14 and they come with the tassels. So they come with all kinds of different tassels with it. So this is rainbow. And then I also have this one. This one's like a reddish pink blue flowers. And then the cactus, which is really popular. And then these are kind of like daisies. See, I hang these up at the shows so they get like stuck on top. They get stuck on the, I use little paper clips to hang them. So this is the daisies. This is the flamingo. And then there's the 3 owls. And then the sunflower bookmark, because there's the sunflower journal. And then the purple flowers. So I just tried to grab some that aren't online yet, just so you can kind of see. Someday we'll get them online in our spare time.
Yeah, I have a lot of that.
Right? All right. So I do have some stickers. They come in like I didn't get a demo, but some of the new ones that I got. I mean, I know Mario is really popular. So, and the stickers are, some are 12 and some are 15. So like this one comes with a lot, and this one is 15, and it comes with a little bit more. I just couldn't fit them all on. But these are kind of fun. They're just stickers. So both sides are sticky. So you're doing one side and then you just pull it off like a sticker and put it on. So these are 15, and there's a little bit more. There's just a lot of them on here.
Oh my gosh, the kids would love to decorate their hydro flasks with those.
Right? I know. Mm-hmm. So, and I have more. I just forgot to grab the demos before we started. So this one's 15. And then I have the Mario, that's 12. And the monsters, that's 12. And then the princesses and the dinosaurs, those are both 12. And then the cactus ones, these are 12. These I actually put on like little clay pots. Like you put like a plant and then you put these on the clay pots, and it was really, really cute. Just an idea, just a thought. So anyways, just something to, you know, kids like to do. They can put it on their notebooks, getting ready for school, this, that, the other. So
the stickers come with the beads, right?
Yep, everything. Yep. And there's like there's usually at least 4 sheets. I have the mermaids, but I forgot the demo. It's downstairs in the basement somewhere in my train wreck. You know how that is, Beth.
I'm living that life.
Okay.
And I haven't even done shows, and it's still like, I feel like I can't get caught up.
Right? All right. So this is some of the new stuff, and I know that you had some of this stuff. Well, some of it you have, but some of it you don't. But I wanted to show the ones that you had gotten first, like those round ones. And as you can tell, I'm so nice at these things. So this, I think I sent you the penguin, didn't I? So
you sent me all of them.
Yes. So these come with a frame. So you can either hang it, or you can also just set it up on the table or on like a stand or what have you. So these are $25 for the kit, and they come with the frame and everything. So you don't need to buy anything else. So this one was the penguin. And then this one was Santa. And then
is the whole background done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see?
Okay, yeah. Because the Santa was a turquoise background or something. So we're like, well, it looks like it's going to be vintage, but it was.
Oh no, it's maroon.
Okay.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
So on these, I incorporated bigger beads. You can't really see them, but if you get up close, you can see that there's actually different size beads in these.
Oh yeah.
It is long to do.
Well, Mo just did a sample for me, and she said the round is fun to do.
Yeah. So this one is the snowflake. And then they're all stuck together. And then this one is the snowman.
Oh, he's adorable.
And you have those, Beth.
Yeah.
And I think you have the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I did sell out of some of them, but I'm not sure which ones.
And then this is the reindeer. And these are super fun. Like I said, you can just hang them up. Or like I said, you can make it however you want. Some people like the big ornaments on their trees, so that would be good too. So these are, like I said, they're $25. You don't need to buy anything else. Everything comes in the kit, the frame, you name it. So these are I'm kind of showing you some Christmas stuff just so maybe, I mean, you can get it done before Christmas. These don't take as long as.
Well, Victor hasn't told us how many days till Christmas lately, but I'm sure it's not that many.
I know some people are so crazy about Christmas, and I do that 12-day Christmas show in North Carolina. Hours are like 9 to 9 every single day for 12 days straight. And the worst part about it is they play the same Christmas music over and over and over again. Like they don't change the CD.
Oh.
So my husband really likes the song Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas.
Oh my gosh. I would go crazy.
Yeah. You would go nuts. You would have to put like your earbuds in and listen to like rock and roll or something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God, 133 days till Christmas. You guys better get busy.
Yes. So this one so these come already in the frame. You just pull the sheet back and you just do it. And these are $25 again. And so these don't take long because the background is printed, as you can see. So this is the Santa star.
Can you zoom in close so we can see the background?
See how it's black?
Yeah. And then just a few stars put in there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. So that's the Santa star. And this is like the Santa pipe. Some people are offended by the pipe. Some people are not.
I love it. It's so swirly and cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you're offended, just don't buy it.
I know. Some people are really picky. That's why I can't do certain things, because it offends people.
Oh my gosh. Everything is going to offend somebody. You just can't worry about it.
Right. I know. So, okay. So all you gnome freaks out there,
Mary Vidi's not on, but she loves them.
This is the Merry Christmas gnomes. And so the frame was white. And so I left all these frames white so you can paint them to whatever color you want. So you don't always have to have red. You could do it in green. And Stan, all he did was like, he kind of like did a little bit of sandpaper buffing, and he just went to Walmart and got a whole bunch of spray cans and sprayed them.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. So you can paint it to whatever color. You don't have to keep it white.
Yeah. Or you could decoupage it. You could do anything your heart desires.
Around it.
Yes. Yes.
You could wrap fabric around it very easily.
The options are limitless.
I need to do that with one of them. Put fabric around them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the gnomes. The gnomes. And then here's the red truck. And this one you can kind of see closer, like where the bigger beads are. See how those red beads are different?
Oh yeah. That's kind of fun. It gives it some texture.
Yeah. So this is the red truck. And then let's see here. What do I got? Oh, so I thought since you like live out, you know, not everybody probably on there is like lives in Lake Tahoe or near it, but so this one I brought these out because I thought they were kind of cute and they kind of fit your area. But this one says Stay Wild.
I love it. I'm glad that you realize that we're in northern Nevada and not southern Nevada, because everybody always says, "Oh, I'm coming to your area. I'll see you in Vegas." Yeah, so different. Strippers or trees, you choose.
So this one is Stay Wild with like a little tent and then the fire and then the pine trees.
Super cute for those of you with Airstreams. It would look really nice in there.
And then this one is Strive to Be. I think it would be cool if the frame was orange.
Yes. Or that like olivey green.
I don't know. Can you find that spray paint? I'm sure Stan can.
I think they call it celery.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So this one I just finished. This one's Happy Halloween.
Oh, I love it.
I had a trick or treat one and I sold out like right away. I screwed up. Yeah. It's really
I never even saw it.
Back in. But like all these framed ones are $25. They come with everything, so you don't gotta buy anything. But this one I decided on what color to paint the frame.
Orange, of course. Or purple.
Right. And then here's my cat with the sweater, the ugly sweater.
Oh my gosh, you cat people. So if you see anything Amy's showing you, you can just type it in and then we'll make sure that it gets into your basket.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you some of this stuff just because you can't really see it all that well on the website too. And some of these are not on. So these are flowers and these are a different type of bead. These are more clear beads. As you can see, some are more solid and some are more see-through beads. So there's kind of different beads. This way? Yeah. This way?
Yep.
Stan's telling me to tilt it certain ways.
Yeah, because of the light.
So that's the flower one. All right. And then a lot of kids have really liked this one for like Be Happy. It's kind of fun for their rooms. Are you there?
Yep. I can see it.
And then the cactus one is very popular. I think it needs to be the frame needs to be green, but I don't know yet what color green.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like Stan's got a lot of work to do.
Oh, this isn't even half of them, Beth. I just pulled some. And this is the jars. So you remember that jar one that you have?
Yes.
16 by 20. So this kind of matches it a little bit.
Okay. Get
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
And then this is the llama that I was showing. This is Just Be You. I also have it in pink too, but the teal is the most popular one. Some people think that it's blue, but it's not just because the background is blue, but it's actually a teal color.
Well, and I think like your teenage kids would love to make that one, and it's a good one for them to put in their bathroom or their
Finally
room.
got this one back in stock. This one is like everybody's favorite. And this is the sunflower. Put frame sunflower if you want it.
So do you design all of these?
Most of them, yes.
Yeah.
And then
you sit down at night when you have nothing better to do and start like drawing?
No, sometimes you can take pictures and switch them out with other things and do, it's like computer graphic stuff.
Alter it. Yeah. Okay.
Not really alter it, but you can like put a different background and different stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the butterfly. This is the butterfly, I should say. So some of the
and that frame is pink.
Yeah, that frame is pink.
It comes to you pink.
It comes pink.
Yeah, pink. So like all of you people like that, so this is another llama, but this has different size beads into it. You can see this is the most popular one. It's a little bit smaller, but a lot of the kids love these. And then you know how you have that cat one? Or no, it's kind of like the unicorn, but this is the cat. And see, there's bigger size beads into those.
So would these be good for like 10-year-old birthday parties so the kids could do something, or is it too big of a project?
Oh yeah, yeah. And then this is the sloth. And then here's the fox. So I just have a couple more and that's it for the framed ones I just picked. This is the owl. And then there's the dinosaur for the kid, boys.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, so that's the frame stuff that I have. I have a lot more, but that's just some of them that I picked. I know it seems like a lot, but these are 25, like I said. And yeah, I'm just going to throw these down on the floor. We're not nice to our stuff, are we, Beth?
No, I know. There's several of them that I need to redo because somebody shoved them into a bin, and the beads, when I opened up the lid, the beads were all at the bottom of the bin. Oh, no. I almost wanted to cry, really, literally.
All right, so this one is a partial. So if you look, so the background is printed, so you're only doing where the letter, it looks very intricate, but it's really not.
Oh, okay, I see. And the way you framed it is great.
Yeah, I got this frame at Michael's, but these come with the mat board. So these are 25 because I do incorporate the mat board. I have a local guy who cuts them, and then that way we put it in the that way it's even on all sides.
And that way, standard size frame.
And it'll fit a stand. I won't sell anything that doesn't fit a regular frame.
I love those because they're so easy for me to ship nicely.
Yeah.
Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome. They're in the butt to do.
I know.
Just so you know. Oh, that one's like the teal mosaic one. So we just started I broke a lot of frames. I break a lot of frames. I throw them all in a tote. So here's the round ones. And some of them I'm showing because I sent some of these to Beth. So she but some of them she hasn't even seen yet. So this is like a quilt block.
Oh, I have not seen that one yet. I think that one's going to be popular.
Yeah, and then Stan painted this frame purple. It was white. See, we're coming up with new stuff. You just paint the frame. So yeah, so this is a new one. I don't have a lot, but I have some. But this is the blue, teal, purple quilt block. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You like it?
Yeah, I think that the ladies will like it.
Yeah.
It will go with their sewing machine and their button jar and their everything else.
I know. I gotta finish. I started doing lettering that says sewing that fit on like these little canvas block things that they can put like fabric around it and then put like the letter in it. Mm-hmm. So like a quilt like thing. But I gotta finish it. Anyways. But it says sewing. Just trying to figure out colors. So yeah.
Yeah.
So this frame I got at Hobby Lobby. I sell this one a lot just because I think the frame, but since fall's coming, unfortunately, this is the pumpkins.
I love it even more. Like, it's weird how you can see the photo of it on the little package, but made up, it's adorable. And I love that I love the size.
Yeah, and it's all about the frame too. That's the thing that gets people is this frame.
Yeah.
I couldn't sell it if I just put it in a brown frame. Like I put it in a frame and like everybody's like, I need the pumpkins. And I'm like, well, get the frame at Hobby Lobby because that's right. And if frames are not, if they're not 50% off one week, they will be the next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it works.
Oh my gosh. I might have to send that one to Mo to do.
Yeah. So that one's the pumpkins. I don't even remember what I grabbed. Oh, I know because you grabbed these because I sent these to you. So this is the Grinch.
So cute.
So I'm just showing you some of these so you like have a visual of what they look like when they're done. And then like these are the ones that I've sent to Beth. So she does have some in stock too. So that's the Grinch. He goes very fast. I can sell like a lot of them at one show when I put the demo up. And then this one's the Hocus Pocus that you ordered.
Yes. Christy's going to make that one.
Yes. So I'm showing you some of them that I'd sent you. So this one's a new one. This one's my new peace sign.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go buy a Volkswagen Bug.
Right. I'm sure your husband would be really happy about that.
Yeah.
This one's really popular. So this one's the purple flower. And I got this.
That one is really pretty. It really, I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it really is amazing to see them in full size because we have that one and I'm like, oh, it's all right. But made up, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I sell this one like crazy now that it's funny because I can have a kit and I can't sell it at all. I do the demo and I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a visual thing for everybody. That's why I just wanted to kind of show demos today, just to kind of show you like, hey, these are what they look like when they're finished, you know? And so, and I got this frame at Michael's, so I just went and bought it. But yeah, this is very popular now.
Mm-hmm.
So cute. It's be cute, like a little girl's room too. Or just any room. I know you have the colorful giraffes, which I don't have done, but I did the colorful zebras so you can kind of see. And I do put a lot of variations in it. Like I don't just like use like 20 colors. Like I really try hard to put color variations into these. So yeah, so this is the zebras. I know you have the giraffes, but I don't have the giraffes done. So I was kind of trying to show you like a visual, like what the giraffes kind of look like because they're about the same colors.
Uh-huh.
So
those are adorable. I love the zebras. It's crazy because as many times as I've been in your booth, it's so many new ones.
She doesn't pay attention. I've had this one up before. This one's kind of just like the trees.
Which kind of looks like stained glass.
Yeah. That would be beautiful. Honestly, any of those would be really beautiful on that very blank wall behind you.
Right. Well, you know, actually, this table is going to be gone on Friday. My birthday's on Friday. And this table's going to be gone. And I'm getting another cutting table from Pat and Sandy because I'm so tall. Like, this table would kill my back when I was, like, trying to put together kits. So they made me a special one that's even taller. So it comes like up to my belly button and it saves on my back so much. Oh my gosh.
Perfect.
And another one coming that's going to come in this space. So then I have two. So it's kind of like going to be like an L.
Wow. Wow.
I'm super excited.
I'm really impressed that you can keep them pretty much clear.
Right. So nice. So yeah, this one I just got back into stock. I think it would look better in the blue frame. I think I'd sell more of them in that blue frame that you saw with the flower. But this is like purples and pinks or purples and blues flowers. I think if I put it in that blue frame, that other flower one was in, I would sell like crazy.
Yeah,
and
or a purple frame.
Changing the frame does like a million. It's so different. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just got this one back in.
Oh, Mary Lou says she uses bed risers under her short tables to make them bigger.
Yeah, I tried that, but the problem is when you have like 4 people or 3 people like working on kits, the table moves and then they kind of go kapunk.
And then I would sit on it and it would just collapse.
Don't sit on the table. You know, I have a story, but I'm not going to tell it because it's really bad. But anyways.
Okay, I love this one.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
This is like the colorful flower, we'll call it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 12 by 16. These are all 12 by 16s. I don't think I pulled any 12 by 12 round ones out.
So if you need any of the ones that Amy is showing you right now, we'll get them into your baskets.
So this is
I like that one.
Yeah, that's the poppy. So yeah, and like I said, I try and use like I really like colors. So like you see a lot of them with a lot of color. Like I don't like blah. You know what I mean? Like I guess I'm a bright color person.
You kind of fooled me with that wall behind you.
Yeah. Eventually I will. Stan, that's your job.
Yep.
Did you hear Beth?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried that one time. Remember they kept falling off because
I do remember that live that we did and they kept falling.
Actually, I thought about, I have those black wall things that you can, like at the show. I have those downstairs, and I thought about putting it up and like hanging them behind me.
Oh, the grid, that would work. Yeah.
But like that's too much work today.
Yeah, for sure. I love the owl.
This is the pastel owl. And like I said, this frame I got at Michael's. A lot of times at Michael's, they don't have them like all 50% off. It's always like buy one, get one 50% off or some crap. So yeah. So that's the pastel owl. So these are all round beads that I'm showing you. So, and I'll show you square here in a minute. But these are all round beads. And round beads are a little bit easier just because they're kind of forgiving. Round beads kind of drive me crazy because my lines start going like crooked. I have a hard time lining them up. Even if I use like a ruler or a card or anything, I still have a difficult time with it. So yeah. It's so the person in the background just staring at me. Gosh.
No, people don't realize doing lives is really hard. It's like you're talking to yourself for 2 hours.
I know.
Because you can't see people's facial expressions. You don't know, like, should you go faster? Should you go slower?
No, I don't even know what time it is.
I know. Well, you have 12 minutes.
Oh, shnikes. Okay, well, we're almost done because I just have square left. So square beads fit closer together, like I was telling you. So I just finished this bad boy. So if you look close, see how the square beads are? So if you compare that with the round beads, so this is round beads. So
and people definitely have a preference. I have some people that won't do one or the other, but it totally varies. So you've got to just try it and see what you like yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I like square beads because even though there might be off just a little bit, it's still, I feel like they line up better. Plus they have like this little like snappy noise when you're doing it. It's kind of therapeutic. So yeah, so I mean those, I kind of like that, but round beads, they kind of just start, I always give them to my mom. Like I start like a kid at the show, like this one, and then I get like halfway done and then I give it to her to finish. And then she makes them all pretty. So anyway, so this is a new one. So this is the colorful puffs. I just finished this one. I actually did all by myself, Beth. I always get it done and I send it to my mom to finish, but I actually did the whole thing. I'm so proud of myself.
Well, I think I like that one so much. I actually sent it to Mo to make me a sample. And then Anna came in one day when I was busy and she's like, do you have one you want me to do? And I sent her home with the same one.
Really? So now you know what it looks like when it's done.
Now I have 2.
So if it doesn't look like this, that means they did it wrong.
Yes. Would it be okay to hang a frame piece in a sunroom? Would hang it on an interior wall?
You can hang it on an interior wall.
Just not in the direct sunlight, I would think.
You can actually pour. A lady sent me a picture, and I got to do one. You can actually pour resin over these, and it'll still keep it shiny. She did a whole bunch. She did a 16 by 16, and she put it in like one of my 16 by 16s, and she put it in this like cute little like platter type, or like, I don't know, a tray type thing, like you can carry like your cups and stuff out to people. And so she put it on the bottom, and then she poured resin over top of it, and it was super cool. So you could actually pour resin over these, and
then she left it in the tray.
Yeah,
She
washes it. Okay. If you pour resin over top of it, it'll be fine.
Okay. Would you use glass if you used resin?
Yeah, Stan's gonna do one, and then we can do a quick live, like 5 minutes on a Monday, and I can show you it when it's done.
Okay, perfect. And then Anita says, do you have any Snoopy? She really needs Snoopy.
I do. I have to run and get it, though.
Okay, quick. You run and get it, and I'll look and see what other... June says she uses a credit card to line up the diamonds. That's a super good trick. You kind of just have to see what works for you. And it probably helps for those of you who might have this issue, not that I know from personal experience. They might be a little bit more crooked when you're drinking. Just saying. Okay. Oh, here, I'm going to show you while she's grabbing that. She's back already. Okay.
I'm quick. I know exactly where it's at, believe it or not.
Wow.
So that's the Snoopy.
Oh, I think we had that one at one time. Or I saw it in your booth. I don't know.
Now this is square beads, because square beads fit closer together, so I get more dimension and more shading to my imaging. So if I did it in round, it sometimes doesn't look right. When I do with round, it was where there's a lot of the same colors in the same area, and I don't need as much dimension. So like with this, I would need it to kind of get this area.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the colorful puffs. I only have a couple more, and then you can do your thing.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Anita.
This is the sunflower gnome. I sent those to you.
Yeah, I think I might be sold out of those, so I'll look again. But
so that's what that looks like. And also my beads, they shimmer more because they're cut differently. They're not the dull beads. A lot of them that you get from overseas, they're not cut very well, so they don't shimmer like they should. So wherever the light hits these, they're really gonna shine. No matter and you don't have to spray anything on these if you're gonna put them behind glass, because they're like right up against the glass. They're not gonna move. Mm-hmm. So, and then I forgot. Oh, this is the other one. And this frame, I use a lot of this blue frame. I think it goes. But this is the I can never say it right. Succulent. So that's the succulent. And then I also just grabbed these because I don't have them finished yet. But here's 3 more. So this is a new one. This is like the painted flowers. And then this is the sunflowers, 12 by 12 square. These are all square. And then this is the blue flower, which this is the next one I'm going to work on. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I did switch. So I was carrying this one. This one was always popular. And then so I decided to make this one. That's how I did it.
Did you show the house collection, house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I wasn't paying attention? Because that is probably my best seller.
No, because I figured you had them.
Oh, okay.
Again, I mean, I could just come on for like 10 minutes and show them to.
Okay, yeah. Most of the people watching probably do have them. And then I did have a gal in today who asked about the cottages. So do you have just the one kind of country cottage?
Yeah. Didn't I send you the demo of it?
No. I think you threatened to, but I don't think you ever actually did. Probably like that check I was going to put in the mail.
Right.
Does the succulents come with a frame, and how much was it?
No. These don't come with the frame. These you have to buy the frame.
And they're 22, I think.
Oh yeah, the 12 by 12s are 22, and then the 12 by 16s are 25. And I've never raised my prices since I started. Can you believe that, Beth?
Yeah, I can believe it, because it would be so exhausting changing all the prices on the website. So I live that life. I know exactly why you haven't changed the prices. Okay, so Rayanne wants to know if you have any chickens.
Funky
yes.
chicken.
I have the funky chicken that's very popular.
And he's a 12 by 16.
It's a 12 by 16.
And you know where he is?
Yeah, I actually have the demo downstairs. But
Diet Pepsi rules, Victor says.
Okay, I'll go get the chicken.
Okay, well, you go get
for the kit.
Okay.
Which one do you want, the demo or the kit?
The demo. I like the demo better.
Oh, you're such a pain.
I know.
Grab it.
Okay, while she's grabbing that, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. Let me see. Let me figure out how to work our Facebook, our thing. Solo layout. Okay, so I want to show you just really quick, because a lot of people ask about this. Amy does not do it because she's not really, she doesn't sew, but I own a quilt shop. And so everybody's always wanting to know how you can turn it into a quilt. So this is our Rainbow Girl. And so what you do is you, there's going to be a plastic edge on your base that you don't put beads on. And I just take, just like you're going to do binding, I take whatever size width I want the inner border to be, and I iron it in half with the wrong sides together. And then I move my needle to the left-hand position, and then I just stitch right down on the folded edge. I butt it up right against the beads and stitch it down. And then I take it and I fold it over and cut the plastic back to 1/4 inch. And then you can fold it back over. And so however many borders you want on it. So that's kind of, it's so hard when I got to like film myself. So that's what it looks like when you actually sew a border and a binding onto it. Super easy. You just have to remember to move your needle to the left-hand position. Okay, I think Amy's back. Let me put her back on. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember that one.
Can you send
me? Can I what?
That demo. I need it.
I know. I bet you do. If you send me one, I'll fix it for you, but I'm not doing the video for you.
Well, my thing is like, I don't sew very well, but I know that, okay, so that's the other thing. My canvases are really thick. And so that's what does help with sewing. A lot of them that you get overseas are a lot thinner, and they don't sew very well. They rip.
And sometimes they're double-sided stick tape.
Yeah, and sometimes they're double-sided tape where this is a poured glue, so they pour it on. So just kind of helpful hints there. So this is the chicken.
The funky.
It's the funky chicken. Do you know how hard chickens are to do? They're like all white.
Oh my God, you can make it rainbow. Kathleen says she has all the sewing ones, but her absolute favorite is the Rottweiler she ordered on your website, but she hasn't started it yet.
Oh, well, thank you. So yeah, that's the chicken with the daisy.
Super cute. The funky chicken.
The funky chicken.
Do you have a Highland cow by chance?
No, I am working on one.
Okay, stay tuned, Beverly Ann. Stay tuned.
Yes, yes. My little 4-year-old nephew, it keeps bothering me about that. And he's too. Yeah. And he's old and he does these. It's crazy. Like, it's so funny because I do farmer's market and he like comes over, like they come and see me there. And he'll come and sit on my lap and he'll just want to do it. And then he just shows people how to do it. It's hilarious.
Perfect. I bet he's a pretty good salesperson. Everybody loves a man, first of all. And then everybody loves
Right.
a 2-year-old.
So we have this funny thing Stan and I do when we're at a show together. So when my booth is completely dead, I'll like leave and I'll like walk around like just one aisle and I come back and our booth is full just because it's him in the booth.
No, I know that. People love Roger. Like they'll like, I'll say something and then they'll like go ask him, like he knows more than I know. And I'm like, oh my God, if you only knew he like doesn't even want to be here. He like it's ridiculous.
Well, Stan loves it. He likes schmoozing all the women, you know, it's kind of funny, but I mean, I always like, so I have to say this story. So I was at the North Carolina show and these dance moms, kind of like that dance mom show, were by my booth. And they were like comparing like whose shoes were sparkly than others. And I was like, oh dear Lord. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to deal with all these dance moms. So I like looked at Stan and I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. And he goes, sure you do. I'm like, no, I really do. I have to go to the bathroom. And he's like, yeah, right. Whatever. You're going to leave me with all these ladies. And I'm like, you'll do fine. They'll like you. So yeah.
Yeah. And they did, huh?
Yeah, that he sold all the dance ones to him.
I'm sure. Is the chicken round or square beads?
Square, because you can't dimension very well with the round beads. It doesn't look right.
And then, do you have any meerkats?
No.
Okay. And then Leslie says her nephew has a Highland cow in South Carolina. Well, Leslie, when we get the Highland cow, you'll have to make it for him for Christmas. And Beverly Ann says, add daisies to the Highland cow. They're getting really specific now, Amy.
Oh, sunflowers. That's popular too. But it has to be daisies.
I think she wants daisies. Lynn Jenkins, your quilt is in the exact same state as you left it here. I think you told me you didn't need it till September. So I'll have it done August 31st. Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, so do you guys have any other questions for Amy? Do you need any demos on what to do? She says sunflowers are great too. But don't make the cow to be silly. They want it to be realistic. And Christy says, how about no flowers with the cow? Oh my gosh. Oh.
Now I have to make two. Would you like brown, gray, black?
The pressure's on now.
Black is really hard to do because you have to add grays to it. I've tried to add 939s, which are navy, into it, and it's still, you can't see the difference.
What about like purples?
Browns are easier to do because there's a lot more shading I can do with it, where black is black and white is white.
Well, Lynn says they're brown anyway, so brown it is.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, girls, that you'd like to ask Amy? Amy is planning on coming to Reno next year, so you'll be able to see her there for those of you on the West Coast. Oh my God, chocolate milk cows, yum. I need to get the chicken for my twin sons who graduated from USC, and their mascot is the chicken. They claim Clemson tough with the tiger. Okay. They claim Clemson, though, with the tiger. Okay, well, let me know, Leslie, if you want me to order 2 of those for you. Does the succulent come with the frame and cost? Jenny, none of the big ones come with the frames, only the smaller ones. So you would have to get the frame, but it's a regular frame, a regular size. You can get it at Michael's.
You can, like that Michael's, I think I got it. I got that blue frame that it's in. I got it buy one, get one half off. So it ended up being $12 a piece for both of them.
Yeah. So go, if it's not 50% off this week, go back next week.
How much glass I would break if I had to carry around like these frames to sell?
Yeah, no, that would be ridiculous. And it would be so bulky, you wouldn't be able to get it in your van.
Yeah.
Sherry Barr, you're ridiculous. She said, I'm just joining. What's your website?
It just type in Uniquely Crafts. It should come up. Or it's www.uniquelycraftsllc.com.
Yeah. Usually I have to remember the LLC. If I just do Uniquely Crafts, sometimes I get something weird.
Yeah.
Sherry, you'll love doing these. They're so much fun. And I just have to give everybody a hard time when they join on late. You should have your everything scheduled. Don't book anything at 4:00 on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Well,
A native person with his headpiece on his head.
Well,
Victor, you know that is so politically questionable at the moment.
What is?
A native person with a headpiece on his head.
Oh, like an Indian?
Like
an Indian with a headdress?
Yes.
I mean, you could send me a picture. I could see what I can do, but I have to be really careful.
I would never ignore you, Sherry. Okay, so Amy, also one of the best things that I love about you, and I hope that I'm saying a true statement, is that, oh, Sue says her mascot was a Redskin. I'm sure, Sue, that your high school mascot is no longer a Redskin in California. I'm sure they have changed that. That was the olden days.
That's okay. Here in Iowa, they changed it too.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's sad. Okay, so you do. So say Victor has one of a chief of a tribe that he would like to do. Can they send you a photo and you do a custom order just for them?
Yeah, it takes a while just because it's hard for me to get to make sure that it looks right and it's cropped right and everything else. But I don't like to do people's faces. I mean, I'll do like an Indian or like a headpiece because it's not like, it's a little bit easier. But like family portraits, they can either turn out really good or really bad. And I don't want to be responsible.
Yeah. And if you want it to look just like grandma and it doesn't, we would be really upset and we would hold you personally accountable and that would be bad.
Yeah.
Christy said that you did a custom order for her at beach volleyball and it was amazing.
Oh, thank you. I remember that.
So I think like if I wanted to do the photo of my shop, you could do that. A house would be easy or anything like that. Or if I have a favorite tree in my yard or something.
Yeah, I've done a church before. The other nice thing about me, though, is if you lose something, just send me an email that states in my instructions on line 2 with your address. Please put your address in. Most people don't put their address in. And then I have to respond back. And then I have to wait. But send me what it is, what the code is. I have codes on all my stuff. And I will mail those out to you. So you don't have a long time of waiting. Sometimes you do because if I'm at a show and stuff. But yeah, if you lose like your pen, you lose your wax or something, you just send us an email and we replace it up to a certain amount at no charge. I won't do the full thing. Like I had a lady that like she ironed her canvas sheet.
Oh my gosh.
Like literally she ironed it.
Oh, you just can't help stupid.
She thought it would flatten it out.
Oh.
Fine, because the more beads you put on it, the flatter it gets. And
yeah.
When behind glass, it's gonna flatten. So yeah.
Or, like sometimes when I've had a little something, I've just thrown it out on the pavement in the driveway for 20 minutes, and then when I bring it in, it's flat.
Yeah.
Okay, can you post your email again or your website again?
Yes, getting it. Here you go.
And then Victor, she can do you for sure. She could do you. You would love it. But it might have to be a silhouette because she doesn't want to do your face just in case it doesn't come out right.
Well, I mean, I can, but just know that
it might not be an exact replication.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than doing a full body.
Yeah. Is your corgi round or square beads?
Square.
And then, do you have a pit bull?
No, I don't even know what color to do it. Because if I do it one color, you know what's going to happen.
It's not going to look exactly like theirs, and they're going to be upset. I know. I hear it all day long with dog fabric.
Come in.
Gray, white, black.
Gray, white, black, brown.
Yeah.
White.
Black and white, brown and white.
But your custom ones are not very expensive. In my opinion, she should mark them up because she's spending a lot of time to do them custom. So don't quote any prices right now, Amy, because I think you should charge more, but they're so reasonably priced that if you have a pit bull that you want in a certain color, talk to Amy about it because she will do custom for you.
The only problem that I have is like, okay, for instance, if somebody wants me to do like their black pug and it's an all black dog, I have to, I have to add grays into it to give it some kind of dimension, or otherwise it's one big black blob. You know, so that's what's hard about certain ones is I can't get like the wrinkles of the black pug without adding grays. Then it looks like an old dog. Or even like a black lab. It's really hard to do because you can't add anything to it. You know, you have to add grays to it, and then it doesn't look right. Like you wanted me to do a white bird. Like, how do you do a white bird?
Mm-hmm. You would have to kind of do it a little bit like fantastical, so that you can add in rainbowy color, different colors.
Take the photo and make it look like a painting.
Yes.
Filters that I have. So I can do it that way, but it still is going to have like some various, kind of like the Rottweiler I did.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a French Bulldog?
No. Do you know how many dogs there are?
So many. I'm just telling you, Amy, I live this life every day. We have a small fabric selection of dogs, but it's very generic because no matter what, it's never the right dog. Where cat people come in and they're like, oh, I'll take 7 yards of that because I had a cat that looked like that 83 years ago. I'm telling you, cat people, they don't even care what the cat looks like. Dog people, oh my God, it has blue eyes. My dog had green eyes. I can't buy the fabric.
Yes. Easier to get a picture. And like if you send a picture of your dog, it's easier like a headshot. And not like one that it's laying on the couch. Because if I have to zoom in or I have to like cut it out, it starts becoming very pixelated and I can't work with it. Like if you can get a really good headshot, that's the best ones that you can actually do.
Yeah. Yep.
That helps, Cindy. Yeah.
Oh, Christy says, hey, don't talk about us dog people like that. I know, but it's so true. It's so true. Like almost daily, I have a dog conversation.
You should see Jay right now. Show him Jay.
Oh.
There's Al.
Look at them. They're so calm and quiet.
Yeah. For right now.
Oh, you shouldn't have shown them. Now everybody's going to want a German Shepherd.
I know, right?
Kathleen, I agree with you. Custom should be a lot more because she has to spend a lot of time getting it right.
Yeah.
So maybe she'll think about that before she quotes anybody a price.
Okay.
Sometimes, I will tell you from personal experience, sometimes it's really hard to promote yourself. And like even Christy yesterday had to send me a little meme about that you have to know your own worth and you have to charge accordingly.
I know everybody's like, your kits are so cheap compared to a lot of places, you know, like you go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's and they're like $50. Yeah, they got really cheap ones on like Facebook and all that stuff. But when you get them, they're not actually like, they'll say like they're a 12 by 16, but they're measuring from the out. They're not measuring the actual design.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say, oh yeah, they're big, but they come and they're like this small, and then you can't even see what the picture is. But they're like $1.99 or $3.99 or whatever.
Yeah, and okay, Peggy, you might be right. It's because I have dogs. I don't have cats. Okay, so Kathleen did make a comment earlier, and I did not tell you, but I think you would love to hear this. She said, "Thank you, Amy and Stan, for the quality of the kits and that they're made in the USA." Okay. And I will tell you, lots of people that aren't quilters have come into the shop just for the diamond art. A lot of days I sell more diamond art than I do fabric. And they love the quality. And I've never done anyone's except for yours, so I don't know the difference. But I hear all the time about the quality.
Thank you. We work really hard on them. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's what everybody thinks it is. Like, oh, here you go. It is a lot of work.
Oh, Sherry has a Frankenweenie. What's a Frankenweenie?
Frankenweenie.
Yeah.
Is it like a wiener dog?
I'm thinking it's a wiener dog, but what's it bred with? A Frackenweenie.
A Frackenweenie?
Frackenweenie. I have never heard of a Frackenweenie.
I have to Google it now when we get off.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you girls have any other questions for Amy and Stan before we let them go?
I hope I showed you some good stuff and you kind of get some, views of some stuff that I sent her. So even if you have a whole bunch and you want to just go in the shop and grab one, a lot of these are at her. I tried to grab the ones that I had sent you previously if you haven't sold out.
Perfect. And then Lynn says the next time we interview you, she would love a demo on you putting a kit together. She wonders about all those little plastic baggies.
So yeah, I have like these little scales that I got at Harbor Freight. And when you go into Harbor Freight, they're really hard to find. And then when you ask the Harbor Freight guy at the register where they're at, and because they're like little gram scales. And so, they only have like 3-4 left on the shelf. So I grabbed them all because they kind of wear out, And so I went to the register and the guy kind of looked at me and I was like, this is for my business. I'm like, no, it's like my craft business, like for beads. Like, I didn't know what to say, because people use it for other things. But anyways, so.
You meant to measure out your Coke?
Yeah, right.
Your math?
Or whatever. Yeah, it was like he gave me this weird look because I had like all of them in my hands because you can't weigh beads with the fan on.
Well, you can't measure Coke with the fan on either, I hear.
That too. Yeah. No, it actually affects the scale.
Yes.
If they're not.
Okay. Frankenweenie, it's 12 different dog breeds, but it's a Nightmare Before Christmas. So maybe you're going to need to do one of those as a diamond art.
Yeah.
You have the nightmare.
Oh my gosh. Sue said she had scales to weigh flour, sugar, etc. And her students stole all the scales, probably for their math.
So that'd be marijuana.
Oh gosh. You just never know what you're going to learn here at Fabric Chicks.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I have like tons of scales that we weigh them on, the little baggies.
So the next time, I've heard about little baggies. The next time that you're doing, because I think Lynn, she sets it up so that they can mass do it. Yeah. So maybe the next time she does it, she'll let us do a quick video of it. We might not be able to schedule it as a live, but we could definitely film it and then post it on Facebook. Behind the scenes at Amy's.
Oh, Lord. You want to see how big of a mess this is?
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah. There's a lot of beads everywhere.
Well, I think it also helps them appreciate how much work really goes into it.
You should hear the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, see, I would be picking all those up because I wouldn't want to waste a single one because waste not, want not.
I thought about selling like little containers of like just mixtures of them. So like people could just take them out and like do like just put them on. You know what I mean?
I think they would love that because
like
they
leftover stuff.
Did you guys enjoy the when she gave us the blanks and you could do your own things, or has anybody ever done it? I know it's just like showing their craft rooms. It's a mess.
Right.
But can you guys post? Because I know a lot of you did buy the blanks. Are you still doing the blanks, Amy? They were for magnets and different things.
Yeah, I do have some.
And they're online.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they probably would like a bag of just random stuff from your floor.
Because sometimes bead colors change, and so they're not always right, so I can't use them.
Yeah. Huh.
The
Okay.
They're just like yarn dyes. They're different lots.
Oh, Mo, what are they gluing it with? She says her high school neighbor is covering a soccer ball with beads.
Yeah, you can use E600 or 6,000.
Yeah.
6,000.
I think the beads would be super fun. Christy says it'd be like my bowl of sequins. You just run your fingers through it and have a good time.
Right.
Yeah, you don't ever actually use it. It's just pretty on your counter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, any other questions for Amy, guys? All right. Okay. So we did do a Zoom this morning. Some of you missed it with the memorial for Eleanor. So join us on Wednesday. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about everything else that we didn't talk about today. So we will. Oh, I put my extra diamonds on shoes, blouses, and tote bags. All right. Nothing goes to waste around here. So yeah, I think that they would totally. Do not vacuum them up. Do not throw them away. We can sell them anything.
Get the pantyhose out and vacuum them up.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, thank you so much, Amy, for joining us, and thank you, everybody. We'll see you at Wednesday at 4:00 for our regular scheduled show. All right, go get some sewing done. Bye.
Bye.